User entered your channel.
That took longer than normal. What was that, a minute?
Nah, dog. Shut the fuck up.
You guys are really slow on the
Shut
draw.
the fuck up, Kevin. Get out of
Your
here.
channel was kicked from the server.
Oh my god.
I didn't even have to do that.
I want to talk to him a little bit. I want to talk to him a little bit. For
Just
whatever reason.
User in your channel was kicked.
I'm not even doing it. I'm not even
User
doing
entered
it.
your channel.
I'm not even doing it. Wait, you kicked
Wait.
yourself?
wait, do it one more time. I actually want to test something.
Kevin, I fucking hate you.
Please.
Like, literally.
Kyle, I want to talk to you about retro in a bit, actually.
I want to stick my dick in your life,
Okay,
dog.
no problem, dude.
Dude,
Please.
We're talking, right? This is good.
legit, dude.
Kevin, when you think about necking yourself, do you ever imagining that it's my dick?
It's like my username just brings like hatred and bad vibes.
It's not your
username
It's
is
you.
literally
It's purely
hateful.
you. It's
just like
it's literally you. It has
the
nothing
whole
to do with your
tone
username.
of
Your username could be like Spicy Happy Star, and we would still want to slit your throat. Like
Couldn't
nothing
fucking
would
kill him
change.
because of Ramus.
It's not bad, Jason.
Oh, Caitlyn,
it's,
could you get it?
It's flattering.
Oh, she
man.
didn't ult?
It's flattering.
Nice.
Why are you so sadistic?
Kevin, can I at least ask you why you're a two-faced bitch?
What do you mean?
Like, you post stupid shit posts on Reddit, and then...
I knew that would work. You
No,
guys are
no, no.
fucking hilarious.
No. Like, what do you mean we're hilarious? Like, it would be hilarious if you weren't already in the circumstances with, like, the
Dude.
friendship you have with us. It would be
It'd be
funny.
hilarious if you made a
That
funny
post was
joke.
just a joke.
How about
Okay,
that?
I
You stupid
seriously-
piece
But we
of
don't
shit.
joke
Holy
with you.
Shit. It
Yeah.
would be hilarious. That's it.
User in your channel was kicked
Yeah.
from the server.
That wasn't me.
Take your
User entered
seconds.
your channel.
I just wanted to test if you guys still read my
User in
No!
your channel
The
was
problem
kicked
is
from the
we
server.
don't.
Entered your
We
channel.
don't.
key bindings work, man. It's sick.
We
User in
don't.
your channel was kicked
User
from the
entered
server.
your
channel.
I don't even.
User was moved out of your channel. User
I don't
joined
want
your
to
Okay, I
channel.
need to
hear your
click.
fucking
User was moved out
voice.
of your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved
out of your channel.
Can we?
User was moved out of your channel.
It's
User joined
him.
your channel.
I think it's
User
him.
left your channel.
It's not me.
Boys.
Who's doing it?
Buddy joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Wait, what?
User
Boys,
was
lads,
moved out of your
boys.
channel. User joined your channel.
Boys,
What's
lads.
going on?
I don't know why I got moved.
User
playing
was moved
League.
out of your channel.
Why did
I'm
Justin
trying to
move?
play League, but
Oh my god.
Buddy was
dude.
moved to your channel.
Like,
The fuck?
It's just
What's up,
insane. It's insane, dude. It's insane. It's insane.
Guys, here's a funny joke.
Why do you guys read my Reddit? Like, it's,
we
User was
don't.
moved out of your
Oh my
channel.
god.
User entered your
it really
channel.
isn't
One
that
person
entertaining.
saw
User
your
was
shit
moved out
post,
of your
Kevin. That's
channel.
it, dude.
User joined your channel. User
No
was
one-
moved out of your channel.
One
User
person
joined
saw your
channel.
shit post,
block
homie.
him, Delix, just block him if you don't want to hear him. Like, hold on. Because, like,
I
One
wasn't even
person.
moving him at the. I stopped.
Okay.
But yeah.
Wait, Kyle,
Right.
I can't.
Nobody read your
What
account.
did you say?
It was Matt.
Said one person
And then
saw
next
your
week
shit
was-
post, bud. We don't
Like,
care.
I only check your Reddit because, like, I'm just looking to see if you actually like are changing or anything. You're not changing. Like,
You think it's funny, but we're not your friends.
like.
Oh my
I
god.
clearly do care about you, but ultimately you're gonna force me to like have to like break my relationship off with you. Like ultimately, like yeah,
Love or breakup, man. It's
yeah.
okay.
No, I mean it's funny, but like, just imagine like going several 5 years without hearing my voice. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
it's
my
not-
god, you guys are.
not that good.
Maybe you
bad,
should
man.
go in the channel by
This is so
yourself.
hot.
I'm just saying, like, it's
I'm running for my
you
life.
have Jeff and Chris and maybe even Black Kevin to talk to you or whatever. But I'm just saying, dude, like, you're
Oh,
gonna force
God.
me to literally have to ban you for like.
Couldn't
ever.
fucking get to him.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Did any of you guys buy Sea of Thieves?
Why are you trying to like?
Kevin, stop trying to
Okay.
dodge the real problem here, you dumb
Jeez,
shit.
man.
Are you trying to interact with us right now?
Like,
Nobody-
I'm not.
Am I?
When you
Be-
say that
because-
type of shit, nobody's gonna want to talk to you. I don't understand.
It sounds like you're just joking around, and clearly,
she's
like,
just being a troll.
nobody
I'm
is
joking.
ready
I'm
to
not
like
messing around.
talk to you, especially like how
I'm-
you
I'm
have
just
been.
chatting.
So
No, dog, you're chatting with unsuccessful people.
Yeah, but it's the fact that you're chatting now after you just say some fucking stupid shit and act like a dick, and now you're like, oh, now I can
What
chat.
stupid shit did I say?
Kidding! I'm kidding!
we're all unsuccessful and unhappy in your eyes. And
Even
we're
the shit
We're
wasting
bringing
potential.
you
So like,
down.
that.
the shit
Yeah,
I
that
you
never
shit
said you're
before-
all
that
unsuccessful.
you actually did. But
Well,
that
let's
shit
say
before
you
pissed
created
us
a
off,
list of who was
and then-
successful.
Yeah,
Like,
regardless.
same shit,
but,
dog. Get the fuck out. You're a faggot. Like, seriously. Like, I've never tried to get along with somebody as much as you, and you're just a fucking loser. You're like a psycho ex-girlfriend who can't get dumped because you don't know what the fuck the word means. It's literally that
That's
bad.
a pretty accurate description, actually. Like,
Like-
it's actually fairly accurate.
You wanted me to be explicit with every single
No, I
successful
want you to
individual?
fucking go away because you're a piece of shit who lies to
I'm
people's
talking
face.
about the successful
No,
thing
I'm
that
talking
you're
about right
complaining
now what I
about.
want.
Yeah, but
if you
it's
want to know what I want,
That's
I want
over.
you gone.
It's done.
It's not
that's
even
great.
a choice anymore.
You
Like,
can have that opinion, man.
I don't have that opinion. I feel like it's a known fact that everyone wants you gone.
Alright.
Maybe
He's
excluding
not
Matt
wrong.
and like 2 people. So yeah, you're right. It's an opinion, but a general consensus.
I would just like to give my opinion.
Dude.
I care for you as a person and as a friend, but you like treated
You
everyone
done
so
acted like a piece of
horribly,
shit,
like
yeah.
recently, like, and I just want you to be like happy in your own place. And if you are, that's fine. But just realize the way that you act like hurts a lot of people.
I'm
Doesn't
just
hurt
joining being
anyone.
quiet
It doesn't
and,
hurt
and
me. I
getting
just
instigated
Okay.
Come
here.
for
like,
TeamSpeak to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
fun.
we're instigating
I-
you. So why the fuck do you come back?
I come to
If
these
we're
things to have
instigating,
fun,
if
not
we're
to be
continuously
blamed
instigating
for
Kevin,
your
why do you
shitless
come back?
fucking stupidity.
I'm just
If we're
wondering,
literally here
like,
badgering you and just totally beating you in and not kidding, I'm not kidding. Like, I love the fact that you laugh because it makes me easier to hate you.
Like,
Because you
Chill,
don't
dude.
take anything that I'm saying seriously makes it easier to hate you, dog.
it's TeamSpeak,
Honestly.
dude. Just chill,
Yeah,
man.
it's TeamSpeak, but this is where I have my friends. I'm glad that you lead a double life with your Asian girlfriend who has no idea that you're a fucking loser online. That's fine. That's totally fine, dude. But if I went to San Ho and I saw you, I'd definitely beat your ass
God.
in front of your girlfriend and then piss in your
Alright,
mouth.
man. Go for it.
Like, I really would.
Come
I
here,
really
dude.
would, Kevin.
I'll
Like,
give you a
do
big
have
hug.
to worry. No, you do need to worry, dog. I'm not kidding.
You sound like a moose right now. Oh my god.
I'm happy because now you're gonna have a load
Oh,
of people
man.
who want to literally find you and hurt you in life, and I hope, I
You're
really
so
hope that's
triggered
what you
over
wanted.
nothing.
I
Oh my
really
God.
hope that's what you wanted.
I mean,
I honestly
it's,
just joined and I'm quiet and like
it's
you
because
guys
Yeah, you're a
flip
piece of
out
shit,
over
dog.
nothing.
Like, 10
You're a
or
piece of
20
shit,
minutes
dog.
Ago,
This is
like, I looked at your Reddit post because I was gonna send you a message about Glink's new video about SG.
No.
Yeah, that's why I joined actually.
And then I seen that shit. I'm just like, yeah. And I actually did ban you, but because you're a server admin, you could join. So I mean, I kind of learned
What the
something through
fuck?
this.
See
I
the
gotta
general chat.
I'm
Like,
glad that you're still laughing though,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what we were talking about. Is how
And
you laugh
It's a
about when
complete
people
joke.
are mad.
That-
It is a joke to you. That's the problem. That's the problem, Kevin. I'm glad you know it. That's
Like-
the problem, dog.
I'm trying to understand your reasoning behind like enjoying
We
us getting
won.
triggered because it's like I think you think you're successful at triggering us because like we get triggered about that because
What?
it's true or some shit, but it's like
Dude, I could have put any title there. I just would
Dog.
appreciate you guys not like creeping on my, you know, like my Reddit.
No one's
or-
creeping your shit.
That's a little hypocritical, isn't it?
Jesus
What?
Christ, dude.
Oh,
How long
after I did it.
you
Okay, yeah.
fucking
no.
do that to Matt?
I'm pretty
How
sure I
long?
apologized at one point.
Dude.
But I mean,
I don't even care if you do that at this point. It's just like the only
Just that was a
reason
while ago.
The only reason
yeah, it
I'm
was a
doing
while
that
ago, but you
now-
did the same thing.
The only reason I do that now is because I actually do give a fuck about you, like, and I just want to see if you change, and like, if you're still being negative and shit, it's just like reinforcing the idea that you
What?
should probably not come on TeamSpeak anymore. Like, I don't understand how you can see TeamSpeak as negatively impacting your life when you go on Reddit.
You decide to join here. You decide to go on Reddit. You decide to do everything you do. Like, none of us have
Delic,
anything
we
to do
had the
with
lightning
your life.
round. Just breathe. I know I went off the handle a little bit.
Honestly, I don't know. dude.
I'm
I
just
feel
a
like-
traveler, man. Like, I'm just using these roads.
You
Like,
can't be
You
a
know,
traveler
you're
for
just a-
12
Can't come
You're
back
years.
just a
This
fucking
count,
loser,
but-
Kevin, and you're hiding behind the fact that you think it's a fucking joke, and you're laughing when really we all know this is important to you. Otherwise, you wouldn't make such a fucking big deal out of it. So you can sit here and say whatever you want and lie, and you're not lying to any of us because we all have seen this and have talked to you and know exactly what's going on. You're lying to yourself, which is even more pathetic. So do what you got to do, man. But
you're saying I'm making a big deal of this?
you have.
You do, dude.
You do.
There's an hour and a half video
Yeah,
of you
like
talking
like
about
this is
what the
factual,
community
man.
is
I'm not
and
sitting
PC.
here giving my opinion. I'm not sitting here talking shit. I'm telling you facts, man. Like you have made a big deal out of this. You obviously care about it. You're a fucking loser that you're in here fucking joking about it and laughing, saying like, "Oh, I don't know why you guys get so triggered." Like, bro, it's over. It's a wrap.
Like, it almost
Yeah,
feels
just-
like, how long can you continue, like, doing this?
Oh, so funny.
Like, I don't know.
It's whatever.
That's
I
it.
can't wait till he gets bored with his Asian girlfriend because he can't come into TeamSpeak anymore and vent.
Chill, man.
Hey, what's Ming Lee's name? I want to find this bitch so I can explain to her who you are.
Ming Lee.
Jesus
God.
Christ, dude. This is ridiculous. Like,
I just, okay, my main thing is, like, I don't
I
understand.
literally have nothing nice to say to him. I'm sorry.
I don't understand how, like,
Then just don't
we,
say anything at all, man. I
we
learned
No,
that in
accept-
first
fuck
grade.
you. Get out of here, bitch.
I mean, it's the
I
same
seriously
way
learned
with
that in
you.
first grade, Kyle.
It's only
It's the
you,
same way
dude.
with you,
It's
dude.
only you.
Why do you say anything at all? Why do you try to shit on people having fun all the time, dude?
My wife doesn't even know you, and she's behind me saying "fuck White Kevin," bro. She doesn't even know you. What did you say, Leslie? Thank you.
White
Yeah.
Kevin's
Like-
the Burger Planet of
I feel
TeamSpeak.
pretty honored, man.
No one likes you, dog, and it's awesome that you laugh because it makes me feel better knowing that you think it's a
Good,
joke and that it validifies my feelings.
I just, like, I don't get why, like, you take, like, all TeamSpeak for granted, like, in a sense, because, like, we all at one point accepted you for who you were and, like, didn't care that you were, like, trolly and whatever, like, that's just you, and we, like, knew that was who you were, and, like, we're fine with that, and then, like, you come in here and, like, just shit on everybody, and then just,
Are you
like,
fucking
just another day, it's just TeamSpeak, bro, it's the internet, I don't know any of you, you're not my friends. Fuck it, who cares?
I hear
I
you
don't
on
care
the
about
taking
anything.
TeamSpeak for granted thing, but I literally just want to join and like not talk about it, but you guys keep bringing it up. So.
Because we
it's
don't
such
like
an
you.
issue.
Because you're. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, it was,
That's it. That's all I have to say. That's it.
I mean, are we
I don't know.
really the ones bringing it up when you're posting that kind of shit on Reddit, like in the off time? Like, what do you expect to happen, dude? If I see that shit, what do you expect?
like, and exactly, you do know what's gonna happen,
That
because
post is
every
just a
time you
meme.
post to Matt or write
You
to Matt,
literally, when
No.
you
somebody
know what he's
said-
gonna do.
I'm sorry, Josh.
No,
interrupting.
that
When you
post
signed
wasn't a
in,
meme,
you said,
you're a
"Oh,
meme,
I knew
bro."
you guys would get triggered about this," as if
I think you just enjoy triggering the people that you don't care about, which is like Kyle, Delic, Jason, all those people you don't give a fuck about. Like, so you enjoy it when they get triggered because it's just free entertainment for you, and that's like the
Oh
fucked
my
up part.
god.
Which makes you a fucking piece of shit.
You jumped to conclusions, man.
What? Dude,
Okay, well then
explain
correct
yourself.
us and like be truthful and not like shady about it. Like,
I don't gain pleasure from like antagonizing the people that I don't care about.
Oh my god.
so you enjoy antagonizing the people you do care about?
No? How is you can't
We're telling you what you're doing to us, but yet you repeat the cycle of what's pissing us off and you laugh about it and don't care. So what we're getting from this is that you love antagonizing us because you keep coming back and saying the stupid shit like what Delic pointed out was, "Oh, I knew you guys would see that." And then you're sitting here telling us like I don't even need to explain
Dude,
more,
that
dude.
post was just
Nah,
for
you
Brum. I
don't.
just would prefer if like he would not like constantly monitor my Reddit.
He's
you know?
not though. Like,
He
if
kind of is,
anything,
man.
okay,
Or at
but
least I
like
feel
we're
like he
sitting here
is.
being unsuccessful for 24 hours of the day, he might see one of your posts, dude.
No, that's fine. I'm just
Did
saying.
you hear
like,
what he said? He
I
was
kinda
gonna
got like a
DM
stalking
you
vibe a little
a
bit, but-
gl- Okay. He was gonna DM you something about Glinks or whatever, and then saw that or whatever. Yeah, maybe he clicked and looked. I'm not defending him. Whatever. Matt did whatever he did, but like, how are you saying a stalky vibe when you did the same thing to him like forever?
I know. That was a while ago. I apologize for that. I don't know. I was just like super bored.
All right, well,
or
Kevin,
some
I would
shit.
really appreciate it if you didn't come into TeamSpeak anymore, because I feel like you're stalking us.
What?
Like, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting, is you're stalking us, and none of us like you, yet you're still coming back. Could you please not come back here?
Dude, first off, that's not
No,
your call to
answer
make.
yes or no. No,
What?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm not
What
telling
was-
you.
Can
I'm
you
asking
repeat the
you.
question?
No, because I'm not a fucking idiot, neither are you.
All right. Well, I don't know what you asked.
There's no.
I
there's
literally
no
s-
2 questions here. There's no fucking hidden question.
I literally asked you not to
You-
come back here anymore because of how upset you make me
How,
feel.
how
and
was
you
that a
don't
yes or
care.
no question?
Yes,
Just
I will
leave,
not
that's
come
it.
back here, or no, I'm not going to listen to you. Like, it's easy. I guess you could interpret it as any way you want, but yeah, I wanted one answer or the other.
You're saying you have the authority over me to tell me not to
No,
come in
see,
here?
you're being a dumb bitch right now, and I asked you a question. It wasn't an ultimatum.
It sort of was.
Okay.
but
Okay, well, I just explained it to you, so why are you still talking about it? Answer the question, bitch.
Dude, if you don't want to interact with me, you don't.
User in your
Good.
channel was kicked
Don't want to
from the
interact with him.
server.
Done.
Oh my
User entered
gosh.
your channel.
Okay,
User
Kevin.
disconnected from your channel.
I literally asked him a
User
straight up
entered
question.
your
He can't
channel.
even answer that. Like,
What?
I'm done.
What?
I'm done, dude. You can't answer a straight,
User
honest
in your
question,
channel
which
was
is
kicked from
part
the
of the
server.
problem
User
here. You
entered your
don't want to
channel.
address the problem, and you want to keep doing this stupid fucking circle jerk of, I don't know what's wrong with you guys. And it literally, it's irking me. Like, it's literally tilting
I don't
me,
even want to
Kevin.
talk about that, man. So
We
stop
don't want to
bringing it
talk
up.
to you at all, though. So
No,
see,
I'm
we
saying
have-
I don't
we
want to
have
talk about
We
that
don't have to
topic.
talk about that, but we have to sit here and deal with you. I don't want you in here.
You
So
don't.
why,
You don't have
why
to deal
do
with
I?
me. I'm saying I want to
Then
go
leave.
do other things on this
Then
team.
leave.
Like,
But we don't
Then
want
leave.
you here. None of, like, more than what your individual
fine,
wants outweighs the wants of a community on TeamSpeak, dog. Is that what you're saying? Your
Wait,
your
hold
single
on, hold on.
wants outweighs the wants of at least 4 or 5 other people. I'm not saying everyone.
Like Kyle, or not Kyle, but Kevin, all you had to do, like, not saying like telling you what to do, but like just apologize. It's not gonna work now, but
Yeah.
it, like
No,
all you had to do was apologize. Not like, even if you don't think that you were wrong, you obviously offended and hurt a bunch of people, whether you care about them or not. All you had to do was just be like, I'm sorry, whatever. I was wrong.
okay,
Like,
if it was
But
the
it's not
post,
gonna work now.
I
and,
wrote
Nope.
I wrote Kappa123 to try and
None
signify
of
that
us
I'm just
give a
messing
fuck
around,
about
and
your
I
goddamn
don't want you
post,
guys
Kevin.
looking at my thing.
Dude,
Like,
it's a
I just
fucking...
wanted a title that would get your attention.
You want us
So
you want
why
us to
do
give
you-
you
okay.
attention, but you don't want us to talk about it. Yeah, you
But
want
why
to
do you
trigger us.
passively aggressively do it? Like, that is some
Why
like.
can't it be like,
If you want our
thing.
attention, you
Hey,
could just
guys.
come in and be like, guys.
Hey guys, want to play something?
Like
hey
I do.
guys, want to...
All right,
Yes,
all right,
look at
that
this
would have been
cool
a more
video.
optimal way. Okay.
I just feel like you go about things very
beyond that
strangely
now.
just because you want to
Alright.
see who. I don't know. You want attention from
wanna
weird
troll, like
things.
you're-
Like,
I don't
it's
want
strange.
attention.
You
Like,
clearly
stop
do.
assuming
You-
things.
no,
No,
not
I'm
just you,
not-
Jess,
that's
but
not-
everyone.
No, I'm
We're
not
giving you our
assuming.
point of view
Yeah,
because
this
you're
is
not
my
saying
perception
anything.
of
You're not
what
saying
you're
anything.
doing.
All
And
you're
like,
telling us is we're wrong.
I care about you. I do want you here, but I don't want you to be like hindering other people's experiences as well. Like I don't want Kyle and Jason to leave, or Andy, like, because of you. Like, I wish it could be all harmonious, but it can't unless it like blows over in a couple of months. But I don't even think that's gonna happen anymore either. So it's just like a hard spot to be in. Like, all because you come on here and call everyone, well, not everyone, you say what you said. However, you took that, we took that as we're unsuccessful and not happy with our lives, even though we are very
That's not even what triggers us,
much happy.
because I don't think anyone else
No,
thinks
dude, I
that
think
we're
we're all
unsuccessful.
individually triggered in some special
In
way
some
by him.
way,
I
right.
That's the part. That's the problem.
I can't control the way you guys interpret what I'm saying.
You can
Right.
control saying
You can
things.
control the way you say it and know the way you're saying it, Doug.
You
Or
can-
I try my best to do so. And
No, you
I'm
don't.
saying
No,
that
you don't.
You guys
You
just
don't.
all
admitted
draw
that he
conclusions
posted it
from what
to
I'm saying.
trigger
You don't.
us.
You don't.
You just admitted it 5 fucking times.
I don't know what to tell you. all I do know is just like.
But see, this is where it comes back to, is like, we tell you the way you're being perceived, and you're like, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, this is not what I meant. Every time, dog. It's not one time that we misunderstand you. And by the time now to where we're beyond the point of trying to reason with you, we are fucking done with you, you're still saying that we're misinterpreting you, yet you have not changed any way.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm done with it too. Like, let's just move on.
No,
and-
we're like
later,
done with
later.
you, dog. We're done with you.
Dude, you don't even have to deal with me, man. Like,
I
if you
do.
have a like, there are plenty of people that I had a huge
The
problem,
problem
with,
is-
just like you, and I just
we
ignored
know.
it. You know.
You have a problem with all of
Which
us,
that's what led us to where we are. Like ignoring
And the fact that you
people is
keep-
never.
and you don't
You-
stop.
It doesn't work
Okay.
in TeamSpeak. This is a community. I get it. It's not the community or fucking group like lunch table that you want it to be, dude, but it's different from what it was, so too bad. Like, we all talk to each other, even the people that you said don't like this TeamSpeak and want it different, and then told you that you're a fucking liar and they never said that or felt that way because you just interpret it that way. None of them feel that way. They all talk to us. I talk to your friends, and they never fucking throw shade at me, dude. Ever. Like, I can literally spark a conversation and not feel like they're talking down on me. Or talking
Dude, there are
down
a ton
to
of
me.
people that join here and just talk to a handful of people, like
But
Sam
irrelevant.
or something like that.
No. I say hi to Sam. He doesn't ignore me. I don't care if he doesn't say hi to me. I'll fucking walk up to him if I saw him in person, even if he didn't say hi to me. I'd say, "What's up, Sam?" And that dude's gonna say something back, and we're gonna talk. To you, dude, I could sit here and try to talk to you for an hour, even when it's dead silent, and you will ignore me and have some bullshit excuse as to why you didn't hear me every time. And you know what? I'm beyond even caring or even listening to your excuse because it's bullshit, and I know you don't care. That's literally where it is. And so you know what? I don't want to deal with you, as in I don't want to see you in this community, is how bad it is, dude. Like, we're all a community here. I don't care what you think this is, but like, we're all people and individuals and friends here. Like, friends. I know that's hard for you to understand. Sorry, guys. Like,
No, you're
I have to
right.
spell this out.
I've been in this community for a decade. Okay.
Yeah,
Like-
I get it. But you know what? If it's like there's an old Gramp guy that's just being a douche to everyone, you don't
I'm not.
let-
That's the thing. I'm not coming in here and harassing
You
people. I'm
are
coming in
douche.
here
You are
being
harassing
quiet
us
and-
in multiple forms,
Oh
Kevin.
my
It
God.
might not be on TeamSpeak, but it's in multiple forms, in multiple different ways. It's not just TeamSpeak. The things you have even said about us to other people,
To our face.
to our face, like, it's not just one thing, Kevin. It's everything you've done and who you are.
Continuously. Matter of fact, every single time I've heard
I'm
you
gonna
speak
dodge this one
in the last 2
because I don't
months.
want to play
Yeah,
with you
This is
guys.
the,
So
it's,
leave
I
it's
see
me.
the
that.
same,
I see
like,
that.
it's the same
our
shit, man.
team comp
We'll be
sucks.
all AD. Yeah, I know.
I've not heard your voice.
You'll be
once
forced to echo.
in the last 2 months.
Yeah,
say
I'm like,
something like, "Let's
Nick
play a
goes
game.
Yeah, when's the
Yeah,
last
Let's
time
do
you
something.
played him and he's not
Here's a
meta?
video. Here's a thing." It's always
Yep.
some. You guys are fucking not good enough. You guys, why, Matt? Come over here to this channel with me.
See, but
Not
that's
once-
the point. It's everyone has their own different reason, Kevin. Like, you laugh it off, and that's also something that's irks the fuck out of me. Is everything that any of us has to say, 90% of the time you add it with a at the end.
It's fine,
Like,
man.
I don't-
You're entitled
yeah,
to your own
it
You
is
say
opinion
fine.
about
Marcus
It
me.
is fine.
doesn't belong in this team.
You are. You can think whatever
when
you
he
want about me,
brings
man.
way
I
more.
really don't mind.
So, yeah.
That's fine, dude. But I would rather prefer it that you weren't here at all.
Bad.
Okay.
Definitely entitled
At
to
least
that
for 2
opinion.
months.
So
So we'll see. We'll see, dude. Like,
All right. Yeah.
so just okay. Why don't y'all just mute each other? Because
That's yes. I
or
agree.
like what's gonna like it's not worth, you know what I mean, like lightning round. Like it's just not worth the time like discussing and arguing like why Kevin is who he is, and that's literally it. I don't know. I'm not defending White
Consequences,
Kevin.
just consequences.
I'm just saying like that's just how it is. I don't know. What, White Kevin? If we were to ban you from TeamSpeak, what would you do? Just fucking what? What would
I
you
mean,
do?
what would I do? What?
Like,
I don't know.
Would you
Like,
hate us forever?
Would it matter? He already does.
I know, but I'm curious. What would be your feeling?
I just hate having to come somewhere. Like, every time one person gets on, like, it always triggers everyone else in some way and turns into like a 2-hour
Dude,
like
TJ
argument.
It
muted
as to
doesn't
the
need to
why.
be like that, man.
Even if I mute him, someone's gonna say something about White Kevin just because he got on and did some stupid fucked up shit to them, and I'm gonna get triggered again. I get that I can mute him, but like, whatever. I guess. Like, I don't know.
I just don't know. Like, yeah, talk, Matt.
It's just
I-
like, it's so hard, dude.
Bro,
It's so
bro,
hard.
for being Jesus, you're awful.
Like
quiet,
I've
man.
done the mute
Like,
thing. I
Quiet
totally
is
understand
just
that.
like, dude, I'm torn. You're tearing me between like 9 or 10 other people.
Yeah, that's how I
Fucking
feel too.
yourself. Like, you really aren't valuable enough as a person to keep here shitting on other people. Just like, I would rather have 9 other friends like that I've made recently than have you, because you aren't as valuable as those 9 other people to me.
You're not even funny.
Like, and I shouldn't even be having to make that decision in the first place. Like, you're like a girlfriend who controls me and like keeps me from going out and socializing with other people or some shit.
Dude.
That's how I view it. And like, it's not worth it, you know what I mean? But like, I don't want to have to fucking ban you, but like, I made that fucking decision before you even came on here, but I fucked up by not making you, like, taking you off the server admin. It's just, like, retarded, dude. Like, I just want you to change. That's why I check your Reddit. I only started doing that after the fucking Florida shit, because I'm like, I actually do care about you. I want you to change. Like, I see myself in you. You have the potential to be like me, but you just aren't doing it for whatever reason. Like,
Little side note: you don't have to be like Matt. That was
Yeah.
strange.
yeah,
He
sorry
means
if
like
I sound-
a likable person that
Right,
everybody likes
I
talking
get
to.
Sorry if I sound proud or conceited or just like, you know, all blowing smoke up my own ass, but it's just like, I'm just saying you should embrace the positivity in life and shit. Like, I don't know if you hate your life, hate how it's going or whatever, but it's just like, you have the potential to see everything in a positive way, but instead you choose to see it in like negative ways. I don't know, dude. Like, if you're being pressured by your mom to live the life that you're living and you don't want to live that life, so you're being negative about everything, then like you have to admit it to
Doesn't-
yourself.
No, it has nothing to do with that, man. I want to be that way.
You want to be
Like, Delic, I don't know if you were gonna say something, but
Nah, I was gonna see that this. I don't really know him.
I don't know why I'm so triggered, dude, but like I'm almost like I would want to just not come in here if I had to deal with you on like a weekly basis, like once a week or something. I would just rather not come in here to hopefully make a point and like wish other people would do the same thing, but I don't want to do that because that's like almost punishing myself. And why would I do that? You know, like I enjoy being here with all you guys, but like I literally hate him now.
Yeah, it's
That's just-
It's so, and I don't
it's
have
just
that
how
feeling
you
towards
deal with
anyone.
it, dude. It's just how you deal with it. You know what I mean? You're not a flighter, dude. You're a fighter. You'll fucking just kill somebody if they're like.
That's why, like, I almost want to do something, but the only thing I would do is like, oh, okay, I'm just not getting in Ventrilo or TeamSpeak, and hopefully everyone else starts doing that, so that there's actually some kind of like,
Ventrilo.
wow, we're losing people because of White Kevin. Like, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But and I'm not gonna do that because it's like I said, it's
It's
punishing
'Cause that's what he
myself.
wants.
It's unnecessary and stupid.
That's
and it's
literally
just like,
what he wants, and he's said that that's what he wants.
I don't know, dude.
He wants the old team speak back with the old people.
no, it's whatever, dude. Like there's
Right.
no like
There's like
logic to any of this.
a little part of me that thinks that when you sign on to TeamSpeak, you're like, ooh, what chaos can I stir up? Where, like, as anybody else
What?
joins, I'm like, oh, they're just here to relax and play games with each other. Like, you're the only one that can join, and I'm like, okay, well, what fuck shit is gonna happen now? Here's
Yeah,
fucking Kevin. Like, and don't take that in a bad way. I'm just saying.
Take
like,
No,
it in a
take it in a
fucking
wild
bad
way.
way.
Take it
It
in a
is
bad
fucking
way.
Okay,
bad,
okay.
man. Like it's a
I'm
bad
sorry, I'm
thing,
too
man.
nice, I'm too
Yeah,
nice,
you
sorry.
trigger the shit out of everyone in here, man.
I'm sorry.
And on
Dude,
purpose,
I'm
apparently,
quiet.
and then
I'm
you're happy
respectful.
about
I
it.
talk to like
You're
you know,
respectful?
I talk to people.
Now you're
it-
delusional, man. You're fucking delusional.
I mean,
You
dude,
seriously, it's
chill, dude.
maniacal. Like you literally don't even see it, which means that you're just like willfully ignoring your own actions, which is that's a maniacal thing. Like you come in here and you drop bombs, you do things that
I
trigger people,
don't.
and then
What the
you
fuck?
sit back like you're some kind of fucking idiot. Like, oh, what? What do you? Like I'm so respectful. Like my mom tells
Jason,
me
have
I'm
you been
handsome.
drinking?
Like
No, he's not.
No, I haven't been fucking drinking, man.
No,
you just
he's
triggered the
not.
shit out
Wow,
of me.
that is, even
That's
right
savage.
there is just
Yeah, like what?
He's right there.
there's so
That also is trying to trigger. I have it muted now. Like, I can't listen.
How is that trying to trigger? Oh,
It
hey,
Jason,
is,
do it.
dude,
oh my
is.
god, you guys like
Because as
draw
if he
so
wouldn't
many
have that
conclusions.
opinion if he wasn't drunk, is what that is saying.
He's just being really
he's only
aggressive.
saying that because he's
You
Upset?
yeah, man. Like, this is what I'm not understanding. We're telling you that you upset us. We're telling you that the actions that you do and the things that you do upset people. We're telling you that it's on a constant basis. This isn't a one-off thing. This isn't about the fucking post. We're telling you this is a constant. And you're sitting over here like some kind of fucking retard going, "Oh, they must be drunk." What do you mean?
You're Ice Poseidon right now. That's who you
What?
are.
Yeah. You're worse than Ice Poseidon right now because
I'm
you
just
don't
calm
even
talking about
you don't
an issue
even-
you guys have with me. I don't see like
no one even wants to leave.
I'm not screaming, I'm not yelling at people, I'm just here.
That's the problem, man.
Dude,
That's the problem. You're here.
it's just like I don't even know, dude.
Reminds me of like middle school where like people would be like, "No, I don't want him in the same classroom." Like they would actually like bring it up to the teacher.
Nobody's
like,
ever
just-
said that to me.
Just
though.
him being there.
Nobody has ever
bothers me
said
or
that to me.
something.
How don't you realize that is a problem on your end?
Yeah, like no one, like before you had the Florida conversation with us, like nobody ever thought that about you, like ever. And now it's just like, well,
And
the last
I
few
honestly,
times,
I
it's
honestly
like,
find
what?
it funny that you're making this middle school reference because this is
To
this is
this
what
problem?
you do. Like this is you're the one who has brought this. Like you've made it this middle school
Yeah.
fucking lunchroom bullshit, and now you're sitting here going, well, I don't get it. Why is it? So
I-
you're using our own arguments because you don't have any of your own,
Oh
and
my God.
I don't understand that. Like
I probably shouldn't have shared my intrusive thoughts. You know, I should have just kept them to myself. That was my mistake, if any. Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's worse than a
Like,
fucking
you can-
ex-girlfriend because he didn't even blow me first. Like what the fuck?
you can like tell people how you feel, but like realize the like consequences of like saying things. Like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have, or maybe you should have just talked to somebody that you knew wasn't going to share information that you private chatted them
Probably, yeah.
because it's fucking Matt. And what does he do every time? Like,
Yeah.
you can't get mad at Matt anymore for doing that because
You've said
Matt
that
does that
so many
every
times,
time.
oh no. Like, what the fuck? I've heard that so many times.
This is just this is not the
I
thing
don't know. I
is
keep
for
trusting Matt and
me.
Kevin not to share
The
private
thing
shit.
is
but, like,
But why?
For me,
I
if
don't
this
get
was
why they
a-
do it.
If this
It's
was a
really
one-off
annoying.
thing,
But that's
or
not
if
what
this
we're
was
talking
like
about.
something that bothered you over the last
This
couple weeks,
is every
months
conversation, every
and
time you sign
months
in,
and
man.
months and
excuse me,
months.
months.
Sorry, months and
Months.
months. I'm sorry,
There you go.
it's months
There
and
you go.
months.
Months.
It's just it's to a point where it's just ridiculous.
I know.
No
let's
one
stop
wants to
talking
deal with
about
it.
it.
You can't just like magically erase it. Like,
This is beyond the ignoring point now.
like I wish we could because it would just be so much better. But like
Yeah.
it happened, it needs its time to like settle, and then
I
even
just-
then it's not going to be because
Sorry, I keep
it's
it
happened. So
I just want you to understand that, like, I get in fights with Kevin, with almost everyone in this team, and the next day we won't bring it back up. We will literally talk about, like, not even the next day, like 5 minutes later, we'll be back to play games with each other. But for you,
Right,
we don't have any fucking, like, there's no in between. It's always just one thing. You complaining that we're here, and we're saying that, yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be playing games. Suck it up and play with us. And you're like, no, I don't want you guys here. And that's it.
I'm
That's
not
the only
asking you guys to
conversation you
play
have.
games with me, Della.
but okay, now they're saying what you said, and how does
You hear
that
this
make you
selective
feel? Like,
hearing? Do you hear the selective hearing? He's like, out of all of that, what he got is that he's not asking us to play games. That's-
Like, you
What?
said that
What,
about them,
homie?
like, you don't want them here, and, like, they shouldn't be on this TeamSpeak because we're a tight niche, like, TeamSpeak. But now they're saying that to you, and you feel like you have more, like,
Since when have we been a tight knit community?
Oh my
Like,
gosh, I'm
that was
saying what
lost
you
in
said.
2010, basically.
literally,
Like,
I don't think that. I'm saying what you
It's-
said.
it's never been a tight knit community, like for a long time. Like maybe back in the vent days it was, but not ever
I
since we
consider
did.
everybody
like,
here, except
yeah.
you, my friend.
But I'm saying,
I'm
like,
tight with people here. Hey,
We've
Kev,
had like
hey,
divided
Jason, we
communities
tight?
for over 10,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, we tight.
or 8 years.
Look
Or
at
so.
that.
For quite some
tight.
time, right? But what you said is, and the whole Florida conversation is like, I just want it to be separate. Like, I'll keep the California people and Matt and Kevin in my channel, and then everybody else, segregation, put them in the other channel. If I had screenshot of it, I wish I did, because you literally wrote it in.
That's
You wrote on TeamSpeak. I remember the text.
So
You're
like,
like,
now they're saying like they don't want you here, or like get out of my channel, like, and like had like, obviously it doesn't hurt you because you don't care, but like it's the same thing just flipped, and it's like fucking circle jerk of conversation keeps happening because nobody can agree with anything because you keep bringing up bad feelings
I mean, we all agree.
just by your presence. And it doesn't mean I don't care about you, because I do.
yeah.
Like,
I
bottom
don't know
line,
what to do
I
if
do.
it's my
But like,
presence annoying people. Like,
Longest load time ever.
Yeah, it's taking forever.
it's your presence because of how you
Oh, shape
acted.
forward.
Yeah, this is behavior, man. It has nothing to do with just you know, as a human being. It has
It's
to
like
do with
how
your
you
behavior.
acted, and now just your presence from how you've acted.
How you
It's
continue
triggering
to
people.
act. He's not changing.
It's kind of like training dogs, dude. Like, we're trained to know when you come in here to act all tense, and like, because we understand how you feel about everything, we understand how you think. So like, you can't just say something like talking about Jason being drunk or some shit, and us not understand what you're trying to say underneath that. Like, we understand how you feel, and like, until you start changing and proving to all of us that you truly don't feel the way that you speak, like, then we're not gonna understand.
And it's also fine if you don't, because I mean, you don't have to change, but then just don't come in here. Like, I'm not.
This is all.
I don't wanna be mean,
This
but I'm
whole
being
situation is of your own design,
Nice.
and,
Matt,
and that's
I-
what you don't understand.
I'm coming, Andy.
You
I
created
fundamentally
this.
disagree with what you said, Matt. Like, there's no way you can like know exactly what I mean behind like what I'm saying, even like based off
Then
prior
please explain it.
interactions.
So that we don't have to assume. What did you mean by that?
Dude,
What did I mean by
it's
calling,
just like-
asking if Jason is drunk?
Right? Where you just actually, I'll just. What did you
Yeah,
mean?
there's
Like when people are drunk, they're irrational, and I just wanted to make sure I'm
You
talking
think I'm
to
being
like someone's
irrational?
rational, you know.
Jesus
Why
and
did
I know,
you feel like
and I
he's
know
being
Jason
irrational?
drinks like at nighttime a lot, so
my God.
I just was wanting to make sure that like I'm talking to Jason, you know.
My God.
Mm.
What? You asked me to explain it, and I explained.
No,
it. I don't know why.
I'm
you-
just.
like.
I literally just agreed. Why are you assuming that like something bad?
No,
I'm
no,
just,
the way Matt was
Because
reacting.
it's
Oh,
just
okay.
like, why assume that he's drunk in the first place? Like,
Because he's being aggressive, man. I'm like,
because he is upset,
I just don't.
or he
I
has.
I
been
get,
upset,
I'm upset
obviously.
right now, but I'm calm. You know, like I try and
Okay, but
even
that
when I'm
doesn't
really
mean
mad,
it-
I try and I don't know. I thought
The
that's
way
But
you
being
presented
everyone
nice.
it
doesn't
is
act the same.
exactly how you explained it. You were assuming he was drunk because of how he was acting, and that's the issue. Like,
and literally we said like, why are you assuming he's drunk?
it's ridiculous, dude. Like, I don't know. I can't change you, and like, you be you. It's whatever. I just don't know, dude. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what
Like-
this is.
Are we
Matt-
gonna talk about training speedrunners or what?
Wow.
I don't want to, dude. Like,
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
I honestly like, I would like to talk to you, but not like now, because like it's just, it's almost like, okay, none of this even happened. Just erase like all of this emotion and time spent talking to you for what?
I know White Kevin's a piece of shit. That's all I heard.
It's I don't know, dude. It's really hard for me to understand your, like, the reason why you do things, the reason why you view TeamSpeak as like going all the way back to 2010. Is this not being a tight knit community? Like, I've always viewed it as a living room and a couch that we all sit on and just chill together. Like
That's what I thought it was, or that's what it was before. Right?
That's literally what it is.
still is.
When
I don't
huge
understand.
influxes of like individual communities came in and not individual people, it changed that. Like,
Realize you can stick a lot of couches in a living room. Like,
I'm hurt.
doesn't
Well,
matter
I'm
the
hurt.
amount of people.
I mean, if you have a party going and then a group of 5 people come, like it can derail
If you let
like
it,
that
if
the
you
party.
let it affect you that way, yes, it can. Or if you embrace it and enjoy what the others bring to it.
I just mean the community as a whole, not like you. When you say like derail you, I'm just saying like it changes. I don't know. It's just a lot of.
Yeah, but also recognize something, Kevin, is that you're the only person that feels this way.
I don't know. I guess I am.
No,
Kevin,
you are the only
you
person who
are.
feels this way.
You guys don't think when like a bunch of people come to a party that like it would change
No, honestly,
the
at
way
the
the
end of
people
day,
act?
Let's
when
make
we
it
have
fucking-
discussions,
I don't know.
and there's multiple points of view coming into the discussion, that enriches the discussion even more so because there's more information being passed around. You know what I'm saying?
I can
it's
see that.
very beneficial that there's more people on TeamSpeak just talking and relating and playing games together.
There's got to be like an upper limit to that, though. Surely, right?
Yeah, if there was fucking 10,000 people on here,
What?
no
We
one can
haven't-
say
we
anything.
haven't- 10,000
we haven't
people.
hit it yet.
You let your idea of value kind of like it.
Don't assume things, man. You're getting close to that territory.
No, he's
I'm
not.
just
Listen.
saying, you
Like-
let your idea of something valuable, like change your perception of whatever you're seeing. Like,
Can I propose a situation right now, and I just want to know what Kevin's response to it. If you were at this party, right? You're at a party, and these 5 people showed up, and they were changing the atmosphere, and you turned to them and said, "I don't fucking like you guys. You guys are fucking losers. You guys aren't doing anything with your lives. What the fuck?" And then sat back down on the couch and was like, well, "I don't know why everyone's upset. I don't understand why this
That's
party.
not bad
I
of a
don't understand why this
comparison,
party.
but-
That's
is so-
literally what
like,
it is.
It's
like,
a little.
someone killed the party. Like, I don't know. Like,
It was totally those
that's
5 others.
exactly.
Like, what?
Yeah, it was the 5 others that did that. It wasn't the dude who
was totally
was a
not
fucking
me.
piece of shit. It was the 5 others who came in, just being themselves, by the way. Not coming in with any malicious intent, just coming in, being themselves, gaming, having a good time, laughing, and enjoying other people, and other people were enjoying them. And all of a sudden, you get a stick up your ass and say some stupid shit to them and are a dick, and now everyone's like upset with you, and you're like, I don't understand what happened. I don't get it. I don't understand why the dynamic. Can we just not talk about it? Can we all just sit in here together and not talk about how I just said all that shit to those people? Like, I want to know what your response is to this. Do you really think that that's acceptable? That situation that I just put forward.
In that situation, I don't know if it completely accurately represents what happened here, but yes, in that situation, that would be like very awkward for that person.
Sure.
But I don't think
now
I
let
just,
me now stop.
like
Let me
completely
ask
shit
everyone
all
else.
over you guys.
Do you
like you're
guys feel like
describing.
that was a relatively accurate description of,
It's
of this?
literally-
Of this?
It was
Everyone,
pretty
no,
close.
it's just, yeah. Everyone else feels that it was that way, man.
And
So-
another point in this whole thing, imagine if for a minute, imagine Delic never got on and started raiding with us. Imagine if we never went into never went to the 420 stream channel on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? There would be 4 people on TeamSpeak right now.
Yeah, I know. I
And
know.
how resident sleeper, in your words, would that be?
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you need to realize that in life, you're not going to be put in situations and be happy every time. So, like,
Just
if
make
you don't
the
want to
best
talk
of
to
it.
somebody, you just don't talk to that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to mute them. Like, you be civil. You be a normal human being. You don't act like a fucking cunt. Okay? Hey, how you doing? Have a nice day. Keep it
Yeah,
moving.
like seriously,
You know what I'm
did
saying?
nobody
Like-
ever teach you respect?
Like, you don't have to be a dick to everybody. Like, as somebody who busts everybody's balls and everybody busts my balls, like, it's, like, if you do it, come to expect it, but then, like, you don't do it maliciously. Like, you don't go on subreddits and type, "Oh, my friends need help."
Okay, TJ,
Thankfully,
one
on
one
Steam.
thing about what you're saying about like the 4 people in TeamSpeak, are you guys familiar with like in Yellowstone how they killed all the wolves, which increased the deer population, and then or like the elk population just started eating all the grass, which caused a lot of flora.
Yeah,
Are you
Related
trying to
to
say
know,
we're a
and,
blight or a
cause-
cancer on
Oh
this
my
TeamSpeak?
God.
Is that
Like-
what you're comparing this to?
Don't draw conclusions here, man. I'm getting to the end. I'm just saying, like, it's like a ripple effect. You know what I mean? Like, it has a lot of like.
You're the only person that doesn't like where the effect is right now.
I don't even know
Everybody
for
else
sure if that
enjoys
is
everybody's
like 100%
conversation.
the cause, but like for example, like maybe no, I don't even want to mention names, but I'm just saying like some other people who are not here right now maybe might be here if like the dynamic was different. That was my whole basis for my argument a long
Who?
time ago.
Who?
I don't know.
Chris is
No,
working.
I just don't want to name
or
anybody,
with his girlfriend.
because that didn't go
Jeff
very
is
well
probably
last time.
sleeping or playing.
No,
That
Jeff
one
is
game.
snowboarding.
They have
Oh,
like
yes,
personal commit. Yeah, like the people who were here long ago and left, like they do have personal commitments, but it's not like they don't have free time. You know, like they're probably on like someone's Discord or
Oh yeah, that's what they're doing.
Who?
like I don't know what Eric is up to. I mean, I'm
Why
sure.
do you always bring up Eric?
Or I don't know. He's just one of
Why
the
is that your
OGs.
go-to guy?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you why.
Well, he's a cool dude. I miss him. I wonder why he doesn't come back here. But
Wait, isn't that?
Eric
Isn't
hasn't
that-
been on
that was
here
just one
in
person,
Wasn't
though.
that Jeff's
years.
roommate?
No.
no.
That was Eric,
That
Elliot.
was just like one of many people that I don't know.
But why is it
It
always
was just an
Eric?
example.
It's
I don't
not-
know. It's just the first
It's
that
not
comes to
many
mind.
people, Kevin.
Is it? I felt like we had like 14 people
Why is
total.
Toy Maker not on here?
Oh god. Okay. All right.
It's just
Like literally, I
dude,
could be saying that. Like,
That was
why-
like the
where'd he
KC
go?
situation. Like Brum
Ever
invited
since
him.
the beginning, like I've always felt that you California people that know each other in real life, which it's reasonable that you do. You care more about each other than you do anybody else that you've met on the internet and shit. Like myself, I feel that you care more about
I
each
disagree.
other than me, which is fine. It's reasonable. You all have been friends ever since like
Right.
school and shit. But I've always felt an imbalance of like you care more about your like crew than you do me and shit, which is fine. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like
That would make sense, except the time that I've spent with Nick and Eric and some of those people, I can like count the hours on one hand. You know what I mean? Like it's I
That's
basically
because
know them all
Nick
throughout online.
literally has a job, soccer. He's been committed since like high school to what he does and loves. Like he doesn't have time to
People
be
went
on
different
games.
directions.
No, I'm saying I was answering Brum's question about like the California people. Like they may live close to me, but I know them from online. Like I know their personality from online, not
But
in
you said
person.
you've only a
What
handful
are you-
of hours talked to them. Like
In person, like.
But Kevin, this is what I'm talking about. You're picking and you're selectively hearing these like small tidbits of what's being said, and you're picking those things apart. When like the general crux of the situation, the biggest problem with the situation lies in you, in your behavior, and in your patterns, and in the way you think, and in the fact that you don't like people in this channel, and that you've created a hostile environment of your own design in which you're now trying to ignore. That's it. And so, regardless of all these other things about whether you feel closer to them or you don't, like that doesn't matter. That doesn't fucking mean jack shit. Like, yeah, I feel closer to Kyle and I feel closer to Andy. Andy's my fucking
Right.
cousin. I feel closer to Chris and I feel closer to these other people because yes, I know them and I've known them for longer and I've lived with them or I've spent time with them. But I am still incredibly nice and I care about everyone in this TeamSpeak. I care about the
Same.
community.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just about. And this is what Kyle's big thing was. This is a community, and this is what we've been saying. And you have shat on a large group of the community, whether you feel like they're justified in being here or not. And now you're wondering why people are hostile or why we have to talk about it or why this is a situation. And so all these other things that you're picking apart, are you like grasping at straws, man? That's what it is.
It's almost upsetting just hearing you even say that this isn't a tight-knit community when we're the only ones that think you're not in it. You're not a part of the tight-knit community, or at least I don't feel like you're a part of it, and it's almost just makes me, feel more right about it when you tell me that we're not. That's upsetting in itself, because I feel like all of you guys are my really close personal friends. I hang out with these people more than I do almost 99% of the people in real life. And the fact that, whatever.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No,
I've
it's
always
fine.
felt like it's much easier to become close with people on TeamSpeak than people in real life, or like just for the sheer amount of time that you can easily spend on your computer every day at home. It's
Like, it's
easy.
sad that he wasn't there in Tennessee to see how easy it was for all of us random people that never met each other 1 minute in real life and just all slept under the same roof without a care in the world. Like, we were all literally chilling like a family in a house. Like, we were in
But I'm gonna forget my
I'm
question.
glad you know that feeling, but that's what we had, and you saying that we're not that is fucked up and upsetting in itself to me. So, the fact that you don't hear that and you just like, I don't know, dude. You just.
All right. What do you call those people who always talk about high school? Like, it's like 50 years in the future, and they're still talking about high school, and like high school was the
Living
best.
in the past. Living in the past, man. Living in the past.
It's like, and then they talk about throwing the football.
Yeah.
Throw football over that hill right there.
He's like, when I was in high school.
Was there ever a point in time where there wasn't an open door situation for TeamSpeak?
It's funny because like TJ is moving in the exact same direction I have. I was gonna talk about like how I
Ooh.
met Andy and all that, and then now I want to talk about like how many like I don't claim to be the leader. Or
Wait.
I'm the person that moves TeamSpeak in their directions, but like I feel like ultimately I'm the one that's responsible for inviting new people on here a lot of the times, and it's like how many friends have you met on the internet that you talk to every day, like we talk to each other on TeamSpeak? Like, I feel like I've brought Marcus in here, I brought Delic in here, I brought like Andy, Kyle, Jason, like Black Kevin to a certain extent. Like all of these people, I'm glad that I brought them in here. And then like, who have you met to where you can say this? You know what I mean? Like, do you make friends and do this? Like, do you see this as a good thing that I do?
When Chris invited me in freshman year of high school, like it was like, don't invite anyone. This is like a really private community. Like
I can't believe he said the word high school. It's
what?
like he's ignoring me.
Kevin, we said this last conversation. It's like, why do you hold on to something that Chris said to you 10 years ago?
I don't know. I thought it was so cool that idea.
Because you're living in the fucking past, man. That's why.
And then also you got to remember something. At the end of the day, Matt does own the TeamSpeak.
But even that, like Chris owned the TeamSpeak before Matt. Like that doesn't even matter, really. It's just like, why do you? Oh.
No, but at the end of the day, like if Chris was like, well, we're not inviting any new people. At this point, we're not gonna be like, all right, well, Chris, you don't pay for it anymore. Get fucked.
Oh, I see. What you mean.
Oh, you're there. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, we got him to flash.
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't feel like...
I didn't know it was you.
Chris may have said that to you guys, but I don't feel like it's ever...
I have 2.2. I need to buy.
It's ever
I've
been
never felt that way about TeamSpeak.
Maybe like I felt like the
why you're
exclusivity.
trying. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't know why you're trying to have us understand about the way you felt 10 years ago and how you're still holding on to that. It doesn't matter anymore. The whole reason we're having this discussion is because you were a piece of shit to a bunch of people, man. Like. And instead of owning up to that or apologizing or whatever, you're just nitpicking and going through this whole thing again.
We're just talking about other things.
No, we're talking in circles. This is what we're doing.
You're bringing us back to that point. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go back to
that point.
Well, there's nothing to say about that topic. You guys are entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I'll keep to myself. You guys don't have to interact with me. It's that simple.
But
Which is what you
pushed
wanted
it past
to begin
this
with.
point, man. You pushed it past the point. Now none of us want you in here. Like that's the point. That's the point we've reached.
I just don't know, man. It's just like it. I don't see. Just the way I navigate making friends is like different than you, and like. I feel like if I bring anybody in here, people that respect me will act respectful to the person that I bring in here. But I've always felt that you've just disrespected people I bring in here because you don't respect me. Like...
What?
I don't know if it's that he doesn't respect you, but he just doesn't respect your choice in friends, maybe.
Yeah, well...
And that is
Or if
assumption.
he's just not a
You are,
respectful person. Maybe
you are
that.
more
He's
than
not respectful.
welcome to explain how
Sure.
you feel, Kevin. So I'm not assuming anything.
Like,
And yes, I was being passive aggressive.
I don't see,
No.
I don't see how you don't.
Oh,
see
for sure,
that
they were
as
going
being
for Richo.
disrespectful
There.
to me if I bring somebody in here and you're mean to them or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, Kevin, I have a question for you. Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
go.
White Kevin. White Kevin.
He's not Kevin.
White
What's up?
Kevin.
Yes.
Are you fucking listening to me?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking I can't.
Just breathe and ask.
The people you said before, Eric, blah 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 blah. What do you think they're doing right now? You think they're sitting down wondering, hey, how come where's White Kevin? What is White Kevin doing? Why is it White Kevin speaking? No, they've moved on with their life and have new friends. And that's part of growing up. That's part of the fucking life, nigga. Start making new friends, stop being a little shit. They obviously don't want to talk to you. Because if they did, they would be talking to you. I don't know, man.
It's not about me, man.
Why isn't it about you?
Kevin,
Ultimately, it is
you
about
can't hold the opinions that you have and then try and say it's
Remain
not
neutral?
about you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, it's
legit
not
is
possible,
about you,
man.
dude.
Like, you're the only person that feels this way.
Without you,
Realize
we
that.
we wouldn't even be talking like this without you.
We would be
We
playing
games
ARAMs or
some shit.
PUBG. We would be having fun.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, but you're
No,
special.
I'm
Andy.
actually playing games.
I joined and didn't want to intrude on you guys
Okay.
having fun.
But you realize
But that's
you
it.
joining because of how you've been the last few weeks, whenever we've engaged or conversated with you, is going to result in this.
We're gonna go in
Right.
circles.
I'm just saying that like,
I
you
hear
realize
you.
that. No? Like, do you understand that?
Like,
Oh.
it's probably gonna be like this until you
Grow
until you
up.
prove that you're changed or like grow up or some shit. But I mean, ultimately, we can't change you. You got to do that yourself and shit. But it's just like people are gonna hold this like contempt for you until we realize that wow, White Kevin's being respectful. He's being nice. He's not shitting on people that are having fun. Like,
Yeah, you show an ounce of maturity and respect goes a long way, man. Goes a long fucking
I
way.
understand.
I don't think you do, and I feel like you're just saying that, but that's fine.
And even if
That's
you
me
don't
making
want to
an
change,
assumption.
and you don't want to be a different person, because everyone's allowed to be who they are, just realize, like, people aren't going to want to be friends with you. And, like, you may not care, and that may be whatever, but, like, if you act a certain way, people are going to react a certain way. Like, that's pretty much
Act
scientific.
like a bitch, get hit like a bitch.
Like-
That's just how it goes, man.
You put water in the freezer, it's gonna freeze. It's not gonna act any other way. Like, that's how shit happens. Like, don't expect anything different.
I mean, was the Reddit post addressed?
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
He said
I missed
Yes.
that conversation,
Yes.
so I was just wondering about the explanation about that.
Yes.
the
Oh god,
conversation
please
was.
someone else
like-
explain what he meant by that.
All right, TJ, let me tell you the
He wanted
conversation.
to say hi.
He signs in,
Yes,
we
bring it
mention
up.
it, and he's like, "Oh, I knew you guys would get triggered about it." And then he spent 30 minutes saying, "I don't know why you guys are paying attention. Why you guys
Did you interrupt that?
Yes,
I
I
wrote
already
fucking
silenced it.
Kappa
I
1, 2,
silenced
3 in the fucking description.
Good
Okay,
shit.
if I was
He's
really
filtered.
if I was really trying to go
Maybe
ham,
he
I would have
lost
wrote
it.
like a paragraph.
I
I just
know.
went to a random subreddit with that word. Like it was just a meme to get Brum
Did
to
you-
realize that. Like,
did you
I
know that would
shouldn't,
happen?
Like,
Yeah, I did.
be creeping
I
on
wanna
him.
go
Because if
into
you knock
this
him up or
because
do
it's
anything,
like
it'll stop
something
it. But
that
I didn't know
personally-
that you were gonna do it.
It's something that I personally don't understand. Like, I understand having an expectation of privacy when you're writing to me about private matters. You know, like if you tell me, oh, one of my family members has cancer, I'm not going to go on TeamSpeak and tell everybody that because that's an expectation of privacy that I understand. But if you write to me in private chat, Jason's fucking
Talking
annoying.
about people
Jason's
in
fucking
TeamSpeak.
annoying,
Like,
dude. Resident sleeper. Of course I'm gonna be like, look at this fucking retard White Kevin not changing, still acting like he's a fucking 12-year-old. Like, why? Why? Like, And
I would keep
on Reddit-
that private
on
personally
Reddit, are you
if
just
another
em-
friend.
are
But
you
why
just
say it at
embarrassed?
all?
Are you just embarrassed by me looking at your fucking Reddit shit? Like, why are you intimidated by me looking at it? Go look at mine, dude. Look through all my shit. You can see.
You
me
don't even
change.
post that much. It's
Are
just.
you kidding me? Like,
I'm
I
just
post,
wondering why you're interested. I don't know, but you answered that
Because
question
I
earlier,
care
so
about it.
yeah. No, you answered it.
So it's like, why? I understand me going
Hold
in
up.
there and harassing you and shit, but like, what? Jeff?
You don't give a fuck about Darren?
Who? White
That name was never mentioned. He's been gone just as long as Eric's been gone.
Yeah. Well,
It's
Yeah.
the bot link, Kyle.
Mhm.
I had never figured out why he left. So
Is that what it
yeah,
is?
I mean,
Like, look,
Oh, so
just
you
look
know
at
why
I was
those
gonna hang
two,
out with him
and
when
then
he was
look
in
at the other
when he was in
two.
San Jose recently. But yeah, he
I bet you I've talked to Darren more than you have in the last few
Yeah, look at
years.
this.
maybe I
No,
messaged him a lot on
We can
guaranteed.
do
Facebook, but
the
not
best we
too much.
can, but it's almost like that's
Sorry.
why they're doing
Just
too much
popped in my head.
damage.
no,
Last I talked to him was Classic WoW. But
like after he came out and shit, like I messaged him and said that I was like happy for him and shit because like
Because you're Gandhi.
like it's just he probably went through a lot of fucking shit doing that, like actually coming out and shit. So I just wanted to say that to him and shit. And I haven't really.
I'm
talked to him
tilted.
since,
But it's just like, I don't know why you keep picking up Eric. I don't know why that is
I don't
like
know.
your go-to
Like,
name
is
and
that
your
like
go-to
target
person.
fixation? Where like
And,
you think
like-
about one example and then you can't think about any more? Or...
Well, that's what you keep bringing Eric up, and you keep
I don't
bringing
know.
Tried
the
anything?
Chris said
Hey,
it's
guys.
don't
know, I
invite
could've
people.
brought,
like
Max up or I don't know, something like that.
Oh,
dude, Eric was chill. He came in TeamSpeak like right around Legion.
Fuck, bro.
Legion got released because he was playing with John.
We got the worst
But
spotlight.
He didn't come in much.
This is why I play
Right.
bot, and then I get a shit.
He didn't interact with the community as a whole.
Yeah, and
Just for one.
like
and that's fine. Like we don't look at him and if he
just wanna
joined
play
today,
support.
we would be totally fine. Like, hey, dude, what's up? How you been?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like.
No, I understand.
It wouldn't be like, where have you been the last 2 years? You expect to come in here and we're gonna just embrace you? Are you fucking crazy, dude?
No, I
like,
got you.
bleh. Like, that's not.
like you're gonna say this is an assumption, but deep down, I feel like you use those people that don't come in TeamSpeak anymore from the past as evidence that TeamSpeak has gone a negative direction, and that's my assumption.
Kind of. Yeah. No,
Okay.
you're kind of right on that.
But like, why think like that?
Well, you guys always say that, like, oh, it's because they have other things in their life, which probably they do, but maybe a handful of them might feel that. I don't know. There's no way for me to prove it.
It's
So
because you want that. You want that. You
that's
want
an
that
assumption,
validation.
man. You're-
Otherwise, you wouldn't be grasping for that. There's no need to assume
Why
what
would-
they think.
Why would I want that truth? Like, what would I accomplish? There's
Because
no
it
way to change it
validates
now.
you. It validates your opinion.
I don't care about validation.
What you're doing
Really?
is assuming that they
It-
think like that.
It's more of just me bitching about it for no reason. Like that's like kind of it, you know. Like there's no agenda I'm pushing it because there's nothing that can be done about it. I don't care about
Yeah.
validation.
So
Everyone
there-
hates.
okay, so you just realized the big issue. There's nothing that can be done about it. TeamSpeak is this way, and it's not always going to be this way.
Yeah,
now
I mean, there's
it's not going back to that. So your
yeah,
two
there's
options
plenty of things
are,
I complain about like that.
There's two options. You get on track with the rest of us, or you get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? If it's that big of a problem for you, like,
I hear you, but I'm just gonna do what Eric does. Like I'll just log in for specific purposes, just like Eric or John's
Or you can just
friend,
get the
or
fuck out, man.
like
Or you can just
you
get
know,
the fuck
like
out.
those guys. That
But why?
they do
Why
that with
does
no
your
problems.
life
Yeah,
have to
but
be
those
like
people
Eric?
didn't come in here and start shit with everyone else.
John comes in here and literally doesn't ever do what you do. He just embraces who's on here for the moment, talks about whatever's going on in his life and in ours, and we have a great time.
You're missing the core concept that you fucking pissed a bunch of people off and talked a bunch of shit and acted like an asshole and was super disrespectful. And now you're like, well, I'll just hang around. I'll just stay at the party. I'll just hang out over here, guys. I know I just said that stupid shit about you, but I'll just hang out over here. Like, where does that? In what world does that seem okay?
Like, I feel like you're grasping for, like, this. I'm acting similar to this person, but you act like nobody else on this TeamSpeak at all, remotely.
Jesus Christ, dude! I just it's crazy. I've always had an issue understanding you, like psychologically.
And I didn't mean the way what I said before is like I want you to leave TeamSpeak. That's not what I was saying. By the
Yeah,
way.
I don't
I
either,
got you.
but I also don't want you to make other people feel uncomfortable. Like,
But that's the thing. I was like,
Just-
if you're
it's
gonna
just not
stay
gonna
and
work.
chill, like just keep that type of shit to yourself. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I learned my lesson. I won't disclose intrusive thoughts anymore.
But you're 25. How don't you know that already? Like, legit question. You're not a child, man.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's not nice. Don't say it.
There you go.
Literally 5-year-olds know that. I want you to know that. Repeat what I said.
And
So
Delic,
I know that
the
you're
whole-
listening.
Delic's an expert because he works with kids.
Yeah, he drinks titty milk.
but you wouldn't know about that because you're not here all the time.
You would be into the memes, man.
You're
You
not,
don't know the memes.
You're not a memer.
Kyle,
I
you
know,
want to play
man.
some PUBG, or
Feels
are you
bad,
playing?
man.
You want to play
Because you
casual
haven't been here for
Counter-Strike?
months.
Yeah, what did I do?
Opened up Counter Strike. I mean, I'm down with playing.
I didn't even
Counter-Strike,
remember what
too.
the fuck I clicked, you stalker.
The notification literally popped up in the corner of
I'm
my
so
screen.
fucking stoned. Look at my phone. You creeping on me like that, dog? I don't appreciate that.
Great. When the judge is a hottie and you can't control your
You wanna play
body,
PUBG
do
or
the creep.
Counter-Strike?
I'm down with either one. I'm dropping in PUBG right now, but I'll
I'll
back
do
up.
PUBG. I'll do PUBG. Fuck White Kevin.
Man, if Josh was here, we would not be able to have this
Josh?
conversation.
Josh just snapped me. Get gay,
He's
sex
so-
all day.
Yeah.
He still hasn't. What? Has he not come back?
What do you mean?
No, he's at a gay
Wait.
club.
What?
Yeah.
See, you also are not in the memes.
I don't. The
It's a club
No, but
where
he
gay
still wants
men party and gay females.
oh.
I understand what a gay club is.
What is LZ Rink? What is that? Oh, laser? Is that what that means? Laser ink?
No, dude.
That's a really confusing sign. Last thing I'm gonna say. You make it extremely difficult to be friends with you. Like, it's actually hard for people to be friends with you. And I don't know if you know that or if you enjoy that, knowing that, or whatever, but
I just have a question, like, for everyone here, like, because this is definitely how it's going to happen every time White Kevin comes in here, just because of the fucking emotions, obviously. What happens after this, since we're winding down? I'm just curious, because, like, I don't feel emotionally attached anymore right now. I'm pretty chill, smoked a blunt or whatever. I'm just curious, like, is he gonna join again and then expect us to just ignore him and then we're gonna blow up again, or someone's gonna blow up? I know I probably will sooner or
No,
later.
what I would expect
Just
is
meme
the
him.
same thing I expect out of him. To be a civil person.
So is he is
Right,
are we
so we're
banning
just
him?
supposed to
Are we
ignore
gonna
the
put
fact
up
that
with him
he's
some more?
just a piece of shit.
Because
Like,
I mean, he obviously doesn't care because he just laughs.
Okay, I'm not asking you to come in every time he walks in here and give him a fucking hug. Okay?
I'll jerk
Yeah,
him
you
off.
guys are
I'm
pushing
just
the
saying,
ban
like,
agenda pretty hard.
Just, like,
Yeah,
if
because
the
none
guy
of us fucking
joins
want you
TeamSpeak
here, man. That's the yes. So yes,
I mean,
we're
yes,
pushing that
having
agenda.
this conversation.
Because like
that
this is the only
open
way
line.
that makes everyone somewhat calmer is after how much we have to like batter him and like belittle him and then tell him he's like a shitty person and then he laughs at us about it. And then it takes like 3 hours of talking, and then we're like, "Why the fuck did we do this? You didn't even care." And then like it's gonna happen again next time
it's
he
the
comes.
circle jerk lightning
And like
round.
I get it, like sure we can ignore him, but like that's what we said the last year or however long this shit community, because we're not close at all.
No, what I'm saying is from this point forward, he will be held to that same standard of not bringing up any bullshit. Okay? Keeping his fucking
So wait,
wonderful thoughts to himself.
like we're expecting like he's not gonna shit post about us and like
I have
say
to go on my
stupid
best
shit.
behavior.
Obviously, if he does it,
What did you say?
is
Like why
found-
do I have to set boundaries for a grown man? Like, why can't we just be normal? Instead, we're
That's
gonna
what
just
I'm
put up with
asking
him.
you
Like,
to
I
do.
honestly don't want to come in here anymore. If
Okay.
I have to put up with Kevin, like, that's fine, dude. That's cool.
Like,
I
we
don't.
don't want that either. Like,
That's fine. Like,
Yeah,
I
so let's
really,
not-
Can-
let's
I am
not
that
turn this into-
emotionally
Yo,
triggered by this
Can
guy
we
by now.
Photoshop
Oh my
this
God.
and just put our names on the left and then like have stars?
Yeah, Kevin, that's cool. That's cool,
I,
dog.
I would love that.
That's cool, dog.
I
That's
would
cool.
be the best noodle.
That's cool.
Jeez.
Fucking idiot.
you would have
Like,
the most
I
stars,
thought I was
Kevin.
cool. I thought I was cool until you just started saying stupid shit again that just makes me realize you don't care at all or have feelings about anybody other than yourself, dude. That's cool.
Just
That's
fuck it.
really cool.
Kyle, are we duoing or?
Yeah, I had to shoot something.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, boys.
I'm out later, guys.
Later.
Later,
Later.
Bye,
Andy.
Andy.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
See, what a piece of shit. He didn't say anything to White Kevin. He must
Exactly. It was a
he must be one of those
resounding bye,
narrow-minded
Andy.
fucks that joins the
These
channel.
are
Except for
bad guys.
Kevin.
What?
It's just exhausting, man. It
Yep.
always has been exhausting.
I don't
That's-
know.
that's-
I've said my piece. Apparently, I'm
Yeah.
drunk.
Apparently, I'm drunk.
Hey, at
We're
least you
just
would
gonna
have the
leave.
hangover.
I just came in to talk about trannies, man.
Okay, well maybe
I can't to fucking jerk my cock off. I don't
You
know.
can't even guns.
All right, what about trannies? What do you want to talk about trannies?
I don't even know anymore, dude. That video was long closed on my tabs. I don't know, something about AGDQ.
do you feel one with the
Word.
With the training community.
transgender community?
Apparently, Matt was saying I need to join them last time.
I think it would benefit you.
Would I feel like I belong?
Yeah, I think you might find that close group of friends that you've been looking for.
You already got the hair for it.
When's the last time you seen my haircut, man?
I'm gonna be honest right now. Watching a tranny fucking chick is kind of hot. Why?
Is it?
Damn, dude.
Kinda
Like two
hot.
trannies or just one?
No,
not-
a
like-
tranny and a
Bro,
girl.
That's not gay.
Well, I'm just saying. I feel like I need to just be honest about that.
Are you saying
Uh,
one tranny and a guy or a girl?
No,
like,
a
When I said
tranny-
when a tranny fucks a
fucking
girl,
chick.
in what situation did you bring a guy into that?
Just
isn't-
so I'm understanding
technically,
correctly.
tranny-
This
yeah, I
is a-
know. That's what I was gonna say.
This is a
TJ.
female and a male, but the male is dressed up as a female, right?
Well, no, not a cross-dresser. Tranny. There's a
So,
difference.
Pre-op or
he
post-op?
feels one with a female
Pre-op.
connection, like he is.
Well,
okay.
it's legitimately like tits, fucking full-on tranny, fucking a female.
Because I don't
Wait,
watch a
they
lot
got
of
the
that.
vagina already too?
No, not the vagina. Kyle, you dropped. Jesus, you didn't say anything. Flying back to you. What did you say, TJ? Sorry.
The tranny still got the
Yeah, still got a dick.
the twig and beans.
Yeah, still got the twig and berries. Yeah.
You know who Jeffree Star is?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Jason.
Mm-mm.
Jeffree Star.
No,
Like,
who's that?
huge tranny. Like,